Ah, they're mortaring. Watch out.
Yeah, I gotta start using my smaller shit.
Yeah, I'm not a fan.
No? What the
Nah, like, mortars are okay, but,
bro?
I don't know. I always get killed really fast whenever I use them.
I'm trying to find a good spot, and those motherfuckers, that's the fuck guys up with the motors. They seem pretty effective, huh?
Hello, everybody.
Yeah, they're good
I'm
if no
Larry
one's
Billy,
watching their
and this is
mini-map
Madden
waiting for you.
17 on EA
Like,
Sports. Two teams will need their quarterbacks to step up and lead their
some people will
offenses
wait
on
till
the
people
gridiron
go on their
today.
mortars,
It's
and then they'll go look for them on the
scoring
mini-map.
up against Bridgewater's Vikings. With that, let's hand it over to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis. They've got the call in this Week 6 matchup.
Okay, Larry, thank you very much. EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Twin Cities and the expansive new U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis. Today, we've got a Week 6 matchup for you here, and he is out of bounds here on the return between the Detroit Lions and the Minnesota Vikings.
I'm under fire right now. I just got killed. Yeah, like, when they're in a firefight, it's to prevent you from, like, spawning and dying, which doesn't always happen, but that's the reasoning behind it. The Darkside
Now
lead?
the first carry for Adrian Peterson.
Oh,
and
gosh.
he'll work his way across the 30 to the 32. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher.
Yeah, I do that. I
Nice
am one
pickup there, 10 yards, and it'll
And
move the
there's one guy that
sticks.
hasn't played for like a
When you
month, so it's
execute a
kinda,
drag or a crossing route really
whatever
well
at this
and
point.
give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yardage hitting
Yeah,
your
we're
tight end
taking
on
off
that.
right now.
They'll get 17 yards there, and that leads to a Minnesota first down.
Love the call by the offensive coordinator, recognizing the situation very well, calling for the play-action pass and completing it.
Bridgewater now looking to throw on first. Surveying the field. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks.
One thing I can say pretty safely, that route is not called if you don't have a guy who can throw the ball and put some mustard on it. Because if you're going to lollipop it in the middle of the field, bad things usually happen. It takes a strong-armed guy who can rifle it in there, and they were able to successfully complete that one.
Okay, Charles, the Vikings offensive starters, a former Ole Miss
I'll get
Rebel is a guy
trench
to
mace, bro.
watch, and that's Laquan Treadwell.
No doubt about it, and when you look at his speed, forget it. All right, just throw out that time stuff. Watch his play speed. He plays the game really fast and big and aggressively. They want to call him Megaquan. If he plays to that, he'll really help this Vikings team.
And his throw here's incomplete. And now Bridgewater is still down. Looks like he was shaken up there. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside.
There we go. Now we got a tank on here. We'll take this now.
And here comes play number 6 on this drive. And the Lions going with an extra DB here on 3rd down. Play action. Now Kessler. Oh, it's a touchdown if he holds on.
Shit.
Instead, it's 4th down.
After all the
On my body,
preparation,
yeah.
all the
Oh.
practice, a play like that will absolutely break your heart. They had everything they wanted, just unable to complete it. In the end zone, a big-time drop.
So on 4th down here, Mike Tomlin says, let's just get 3. This from 44 yards away. And his kick is right there. It's good. And the Vikings have a 3-0 lead. So the folks here in the stands this afternoon, they're happy about that one. Their guys get the early advantage after the opening drive field goal.
And they should be happy. Their guys look good getting down the field.
Dude, this guy's hella above me right now.
The good things are in store here today.
Carpenter now, after the made field goal, will kick this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Damn, dude.
They come out here in the eye. So a defensive brain lapse there and an encroachment penalty.
Sometimes when you don't watch the football and make sure that it's snapped, you're watching the offensive player, and they can influence you occasionally and look like they're getting ready to move, and the officials don't detect it.
Now Stafford hands to Abdullah. And he'll take this one up close to the 25-yard line. Call it a gain of a couple there as it'll leave him with a second and just 3. And on this offensive unit, one guy that's proven himself early in the NFL is Eric Ebron.
A very reliable target for a quarterback. They always love tight ends because they're right in their sight lines. If you get it to this guy, though, he can take it the distance.
Coming out.
See if they stay on the ground for second down.
I don't know. I haven't even touched that game since this came out.
Here's Stafford now on second down. And he coughed it up. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. The Vikings offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try and increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
And this defensive line will be looking to control the point of attack.
And that's what they've done throughout this season. This is a terrific unit. They play together very, very well, and they don't permit big plays to happen.
The intended receiver was Laquan Treadwell, and that'll make it third down.
I think that's a big-time play there because the slant route is really hard to cover because the timing is so quick. But able to see it, diagnose it, and get to the football, that's why he was able to bat it away.
Incomplete pass on second down. Let's see what the offense draws up here on third. On third down, Kessler. He's going to let this one go deep. And a shot taken on third down, unsuccessful. Fourth down now.
What I loved about meeting with these coaches before the game is we didn't even have to ask any questions. They told us that they were going to be aggressive and push the ball downfield. They weren't successful on that play, but look for them to try it again later.
And that will wind up just short. He had it on line. It ran out of gas at the end, and this score will stay right where it is. All things considered, a pretty good kick, just cruel punishment there to be denied by the crossbar.
If you're going to hit from that distance, sometimes you're going to need a little luck, and unfortunately for him, this time the break goes against him.
There they begin the drive with Abdullah.
Oh, you look
nowhere really to go there. He'll take this up just shy of midfield. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. And a look at the Vikings defensive unit.
Anthony Barr almost defies description at times. He's built like a defensive end, but he plays outside linebacker and does it quite well.
Decent chunk of yardage still left here. 2nd and 7. To throw on second down to Stafford. Over the middle to Smith. And he'll be taken down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
On first down, Abdullah. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
On 2nd down, here's Stafford. Hit as he
throws no way.
Incomplete. Eric Ebron, the big tight end, his intended target. And it's 3rd and 4.
It's a tried and true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. From the gun on 3rd down, Stafford. And he connects with Ebron. That one good for 17 yards, and now they've got it 1st and goal.
And in a lot of ways, that catch is expected. Red zone presence, and that one was realized there. You've got to find your tight end in that situation.
And the next snap coming inside the red zone here. So now it's 1st and goal. And they'll turn to a power game to try to get in.
I'm going to Charlie.
No gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. They'll run again. This time it's Abdullah. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. No gain on the play there. They're going to need to come up with something better here on 3rd and goal.
Oh, yeah. Well, there was one with that bandit charging too. Dude, the shotguns are so OP. That's what I'm running.
Now Stafford on 3rd and goal. His pass caught at the 4. It'll be a pickup of just 2, and that will bring up an interesting decision here on 4th and goal. Now it's Matt Prater on for the Lion field goal try. From the left side, should be a fairly easy one here.
Great,
and the 11-year veteran bangs it through, and that will tie us at 3-3. So give him 3 there. A good drive gets him inside the 5, but
this is low. I mean, this is low for me. Like,
that was the old bend but don't break approach.
I should be doing better.
But it kept the offense out of the end zone.
That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Now the Vikings offense gets set to take over here. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their side,
you have to give it to us, though.
Okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that
if you go to squad
confidence in their kicker, but just to be
and
on the
promote
safe
player,
side, I'm sure they told their offensive
or when you're live, doesn't matter either way.
Yeah, well, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost, but if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
Give him 3 on the play, and it'll bring up a 2nd down.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys that we're watching here.
And it's a sack. Down goes Kessler. Ziggy Ansah in there.
Dude, come on.
For his 5th sack of the year.
Dynamite, dude.
2nd down, sack by the defense. What type of pressure will they bring here on 3rd? We'll see. Back now with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. 2nd quarter begins with the Vikings holding the football. They do, however, have a tough 3rd and long.
Why are these guys sitting back in the spawn? Come on, bro. Like, for real. Y'all are too trash to get kills, and you shouldn't be playing back.
They'll put 2 receivers
if you're sitting back in the spawn, why are you playing?
3rd and long. It's Kessler. And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line.
Brandon, what I remember most about playing with guys who knew how to rush the passer, they would just tell you, just cover people for me, just long enough for me to get there. And that's exactly what happened on that play.
now. Kessler on first down. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. 17 yards on the pickup there, and the drive will continue.
That looked like a pretty good route combination there because you've got to find a way to clear the guy running the drag. Because when you do, you can just put the ball on him and then let him run.
He's got some space. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. Now whistles and a timeout.
Yeah, I know.
Looks like we've got a Viking slow to get up. We'll check on his status when we get
Yep,
back.
got both of them.
Shift together here from the
Sit the
D-line.
fuck down.
On second down, Peterson. Only
Yeah,
a
you're good
yard
following me.
there, but it indeed gets him a new set of downs.
Second and inches is oftentimes
All right, let's hit
an
Alpha now.
invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield.
Ooh, dude,
because
this
he
shotgun's
feels like
doing
he can
work
come through
today.
and pick up the first down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendencies.
Yeah,
Stay
the
with
10-8
what you
Hunter,
are,
it's
stay
so
with what
broken,
you
dude. I can
know,
get
and go get the
a
first down.
kill
That's
from
exactly what
about,
they did.
I don't know, 50
It's
to
always
100
tough for the
meters.
guys throwing the football when they think they've got a completion,
Yeah,
and the
dude. I mean,
ball's
it does low
almost there,
damage,
and
but
someone
you
sneaks
get
a
that
hand or
headshot,
two in
they done.
and bats it away.
Play action.
Yeah, I'm doing okay right now.
Dancing to his left. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Dude, all the randoms, nah, you can't trust them.
Pressure to affect the accuracy and the timing of a guy trying to throw the football.
My screen's like all white and black right
They
now.
ended up flushing
There
him
we
to
go.
his left, contacted him as he's
I
trying
was
to
getting
throw
like
the
flashing
football,
lights.
and that led to the incompletion.
Running for Alpha.
On third down, Kessler. It's complete right side to Benjamin. And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard
Sit
line.
down.
And now the passing game here in the second quarter
dude.
starting to heat up a little
Guys
bit.
using my shotgun.
You feel the rhythm starting to happen, right? You see it. Now the confidence is starting to rise. I think now as a play caller, because that has happened, you lean on it a little bit more. You don't go totally away from running the football, but you do say, guess what? We can throw it. We can throw it well with a whole lot of confidence.
Offense still needing 10 yards. Second down. Looks like the defense in press coverage here.
Yeah, well, I always want to go play Madden. This is so much better.
Off the play fake. Kessler. And he comes back with one complete. 15 yards through the air and a first down.
And when an offense is doing a nice job selling the play-action pass, a lot of responsibility shifts to the linebackers. They're the ones that have to determine run or pass and get to the proper places on the field.
That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line.
Dude, sit the fuck down.
And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6.
Anyone got help?
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you got to be really careful as a
Alright, it's all
passer
good.
about how far you let your
I
guy
was-
go because
nah,
he
you're
might
good.
wander into some tough coverage.
Now it's AP, Adrian Peterson. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right
Yeah,
at the
I was trying to get over the. It wouldn't let me get over the wall.
And they'll lose a yard that time, and that's going to lead to a
Man, dude, all these random medics are all around my body, and none of them are gonna come revive me. Like for real. None of like the best 3 days to play were the first 3 days of the pre-order, basically. Oh, sweet, someone revive me. That's dope.
So on third and medium, they dial up the pass.
First 3 days of pre-order because everyone ran medic and everyone revived. It was.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like
Charlie
he's going to
didn't take
throw it. And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here. After the TD, here's Carpenter on to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And last year, that would have been a net gain of 5 on the return. This year, he stopped where he would have been if he had taken a knee, and that's at the 25. And Detroit getting set to go now. And last time, they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch
Okay,
it
so
in
you
for
take a
6
shotgun to
points.
the face and
But
don't
also have to
die?
remember, they did put points
Whatever,
on the board.
bro.
3 points is 3
Whatever.
But in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
And after the play on the ground, that brings up second down here. To throw on second down is Stafford. A dump off for Abdullah. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. Call it a pickup of 7, and that's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Damn, bro.
And at his size,
Every time I kill someone now, I'm getting killed.
He can get him to football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are, you know, make him make someone miss in the open field.
I'm just marking him to get some points.
Incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up 2nd down. And now following the incomplete pass, we'll get a timeout here for an injured player. While the training staff takes
whatever.
We'll take a break.
Fuck you, dude. Thanks, bro. I hate that super bayonet charge because it lasts for like forever and you get hit by it from like 10 feet away.
So incomplete on first. Let's see what 2nd down has in store.
You good.
2nd and 10. Stafford again.
Where the hell did the horse come from?
And he takes
Jeez.
this one in.
Come on, guys. Kill the fucking guy. He's easy to kill on a horse.
Eric Ebron, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Lions have tied it. If they hit the extra point, they'll have the lead. And this one through the uprights and good. So after the touchdown, Martin now on to kick this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And out now come the Vikings. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going.
Yeah,
Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, shitty. Because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
To throw is Kessler. And Rudolph has it left side. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
Coaches always harp on the quarterback reading the defense
shit,
and getting
dude.
it to the
Fuck
open
off.
man.
Come on, dude. You're throwing dynamite out everywhere.
Yeah, hit your tight end. Let him get some rack.
Yeah, when he gets moving, not many guys want to come over and put a hit on him, do they? In recent years, the slot receivers really gained stature in the NFL because they could do so many things. Yes, they can line up wide like your normal wide receiver, but to have that kind of courage and toughness to run routes in the middle of the field and become targets for their quarterbacks.
You gotta be careful, though.
Those guys are worth their weight in
They can
gold.
screw you over sometimes, too, so.
They go play action here on 1st down. The throw left side complete to Treadwell. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. You give him 15 more, and it's another 1st down.
And those 1st downs do add up. The offense keeps the ball moving.
Fucking armored train.
And keeps the defense on the bench, giving them a chance to rest.
Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Oh, he can't hang on. That was a dream chance for any D lineman to possibly get a pick. But instead it falls down incomplete.
Pretty nice coverage there, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, hands, a little bit questionable.
The game clock sitting at 2:02, so they'll get one play before the 2-minute warning. 2nd and 10. Here's Kessler again. 1:59 to go in the 1st half. More from Minneapolis after this. Third down here for the offense after the incomplete pass. They'll put 2 receivers left, 2 to the right.
I feel.
Now it's
Haven't even gotten killed for like 2 deaths.
And he hits him in stride.
There we go.
And out of bounds all the way down at the 2-yard line. 19 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it 1st and goal. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive.
Reggie, right? Ooh. Sorry, I saw a bullet.
Kessler will throw again, and he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Laquan Treadwell, his 6th touchdown of the season, and the Vikings are going to retake the lead. Now the extra point try forthcoming. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. It's a wobbler, and it's intercepted. Accelerating, and off he goes. The 20. And he takes it all the way back. It's a pick 2, if you will, as that play backfires in a big way. After the TD, here's Carpenter on to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. So the Lions offense ready to go back out onto the field. And they're hoping to capture some of that magic they had last time out when they were able to put together a scoring drive. But they're still down here, Charles.
Not the major concern, though, because of what you talked about. They scored the last time out. They feel good about themselves. They feel like their game plan is now in effect. They know how to attack and what plays they want to put together. But they've got to keep it moving in the right direction because, as you did note, they are down on the scoreboard.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
A 1-yard gain could look like a disaster. It all depends on how the game is going. Is it a series of 1-yard gains running the ball? If that's the case, you might have to start thinking about throwing it a little bit more. But if it's just the occasional 1-yard run, hey, congratulations to the defense. They won that one. Come back and get them the next time. Normally, he's pretty reliable. Usually catches what's thrown to him. On that play, he simply dropped it.
They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. Throwing on 3rd down, Stafford. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And they thought they could exploit this defense with some really quick hitters, quick action. They worked on that in practice. We just saw it there.
And we saw them break it down to the fundamentals as well. Each position group had their own little work on it. You know, they worked on a drill here with the receivers, a drill there with the quarterbacks. Then they brought it all together, and now it's paying off in the game. As tight ends go, he might not provide the super flashy plays very often, but he's pretty reliable. Usually an excellent target, and normally catches what's thrown to him, but he didn't on that play.
Offense looking to avoid a 3rd and long. It's 2nd and 10. Second and 10, Stafford again. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down.
On any passes in the middle of the field, anyone who's going after the football is going to be conscious that it's probably going to be contested and often physically. Sometimes that leads to drops.
Again, it's Stafford. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
That was a classic example of trying to run with the ball without securing the catch. He was thinking about those rack yards instead of making the catch first and then taking off.
And they'll get to this and down it inside the 25 at the 24-yard line. Now the Vikings offense works their way back onto the field. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that could change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
Now Kessler on 1st down. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. Give him 9 on the play, and that'll make it 2nd and short. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. On 2nd down, Kessler. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And he's brought down. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. Kessler escaping the pressure right. Over the middle, he's got Treadwell. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. 6 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it second down.
One of the feature points of the in route is being able to make a nice throw to the middle part of the field. And for a quarterback, that's one of the better throws and better looks that he'll get. But he has to be careful not to wait too long and let his receiver wander into some tough territory. If he's late with the ball, he can get his receiver hit and hit hard.
He was looking for Travis Benjamin that time. And it's 3rd and 4. So the offense needing 4 yards. It's 3rd down. To throw again is Kessler. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left.
Well, they went for the big play there, but that drop could really hurt their momentum.
NFL teams last year a little under 50% on 4th down conversions. This is a bit tougher. 4th and 4. And now the Lions going to stop us momentarily as they call a timeout. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears trying to go for it on 4th. They're going on 4th down. Kessler caught on the right side by Treadwell. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. They start the drive with Abdullah. So we've hit halftime. Just a field goal separating these 2 teams at the break. As we send you down to our EA Sports Studios in Orlando, where we find our man Larry Ridley with our halftime report. Here's Carpenter now to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And with a new rule, that decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he only gets to the 20. The Lions offense now with a football first here to begin quarter number 3. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. Completed pass play. Now let's see if they go back to the air or to the ground. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. Here's Stafford now on second down. And his throw is incomplete.
And that one was knocked away, and I think the defender's going to be a little upset with themselves. They made the play on the football, but that one felt like a forced pass by the quarterback. Thought he had someone open. He really wasn't. Maybe an example of having too much confidence in his receiver that no matter what, I'm going to throw it to him. And that was a play made by the defense, and it could have been a bigger one.
Throwing on third down, Stafford. A dump off for Abdullah. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. A good gain of 14 there, and it moves the chains. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Stafford on first down. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
Second down now after the incompletion. Back to the air. Stafford on second down. And he slings one that's incomplete. Ten yards to go on third. They come up in an empty set. 4 wide receivers, 1 tight end. Throwing again at Stafford. And incomplete here on third down.
Today's NFL, these big guys are featured receivers. They move all over the place to try and find good matchups. And they had one. They were just unable to complete the pass.
Pressure comes, but it doesn't prevent him from getting off a good one here. And a great job on special teams to down it, as this will be marked out inside the 5-yard line. It's the Vikings' turn on offense. We get ready for their first possession of the second half. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
Now, how about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion, they try to fire up the run game with Adrian Peterson. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
And that run there does nothing but juice up the guys who are moving the football.
And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line, it's a sack.
I think Ziggy Ansah's track background comes into play because he's in fantastic shape, which you have to be in to rush the passer down in and down out. And guess what? He's got his 2nd sack of the game.
All that potential they saw when they took him 5th overall in 2013. On third down, Kessler. He's going to launch this thing. Wait. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he will finally be taken down up at the 48.
Now, that play will end up on the highlights, and you'll see it all over the place. But what you won't see, the offensive line that bought the extra time, that allowed for the big completion downfield.
And that is intercepted on the sideline. Wait, no. They'll say no. It was caught out of bounds. So this is just an incompletion here. Play action. Kessler flush to his right. He's going to let this go deep, back over the middle. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the former first-rounder, D. Milliner. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line. And Detroit getting set to go now. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And the return stops at the 39-yard line. Now the Minnesota offense set to take over again. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. Well, the numbers have been good in the passing game, and certainly a big reason why they have the lead. But now here, third quarter, maybe go to the run game a little more?
Yeah, perhaps. I mean, after that incompletion, a little credit to the defense for shutting them down on that play. Maybe you try and run the football a little bit more in this spot. But they have to feel good about how they've been throwing it overall.
DeMarcus Lawrence in on the tackle. They're going to hurry back to the line now. From the gun on third down, Kessler flushed out right. And this is caught on the sideline, But no, they'll say out of bounds. He caught it but was not in bounds. Incomplete. Well, third down, he tried to stay in bounds, did all he could. He caught it, but was led a little bit too far.
Yeah, and that's always difficult, isn't it? Because you know half of your body is trying to stay behind while the other half is reaching out, trying to catch the football. The top half worked. It was the bottom half that was in question.
So after the pick, they can't capitalize for 6, but they do get 3.
And I know in this situation, most of us wanted to focus on the offense. You know what side of the ball I played on. Let's give that defense a lot of credit. Taking over in a sudden change situation and shutting them down.
And Detroit getting set to go now. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. They run with Abdullah. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. So nothing there, but maybe you blame that on the blocking.
Yeah, at some point you've got to win at the point of attack, and on that play, that was all the defense. They made it happen.
Trying to get it to Ebron, and it's intercepted. Xavier Rhodes with a pick. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. And the Vikings now heading onto the field. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted. And we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. Eluding the pressure right. And some space here. And he'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. 7 yards on the play, and that'll make this a second down. And they're going to speed things up here. On second down, Kessler escaping the pressure right. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. It'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's third down. We've got a 3rd and 11. Here's Kessler. And he's got Kyle Rudolph. And he will have the first down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line.
Well, the advantage certainly shifted to the defense as we began that third down play, and they found a way to foil it and pick up a first down.
Third time's a charm, right? 2 incompletions. Had to have it on third. They got it.
Yeah, they stuck with it. Weren't daunted at all.
And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Jamarcus Lawrence in there to get him, and that's sack number 6 for him on the year. And the offense moving in the wrong direction here now as they face a 2nd and 12. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. 7 big yards on the carry there to get him within range of the goal line with third down upcoming.
His path became similar to him.
And he'll get in. Touchdown, Minnesota. Adrian Peterson, his first touchdown on the year. And the Vikings are going to add on to their lead.
But they decided to run it in and got it done on 3rd and goal. A lot of times that's a passing play.
And the kicker, this has to come out for the PAT. He can breathe a sigh of relief as well, right?
Although I don't know if he's really breathing a sigh of relief. I think he likes to put 3 points on his ledger.
They'll try and throw for it. Flush to his right. This is caught. Was he in? Yes. 2 points. So they go with a pass there on the 2-point try and able to convert it, Charles.
And a good job by the offense figuring out their 2-point play and using it well. It's interesting how people are using the strategy nowadays, though, isn't it?
It really is, and I don't know how much that particular play factored in, but with the PAT moving back in 15-16, that kind of changed things, didn't it?
It's really a part of everyone's strategy now. When I talk with coaches and when we sit with them, they always talk about they actually have 2-point periods in practice now, something they never really did before.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down.
When it's well executed, a wide receiver screen can often be a thing of beauty, but so many things have to go right in order to complete it. Blocking out in front, timing of the quarterback with the receiver, and oftentimes everything gets set. And guess what? They drop the football.
2nd down here after the incomplete pass. On 2nd and 10, Stafford. And that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd.
Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field, it's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch. It doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense, because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
Throwing on 3rd down, Stafford. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
My high school coach, John Ford, used to say all the time, if you're in a bad situation, laddie, don't compound it with a bad decision as well. And I think that's what we just saw there. Harassed in the pocket, and he throws into double coverage anyway.
He called you laddie?
He called me laddie, and that was the nicest thing he called me.
He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. Fielded just inside the 20. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And it'll be Viking football here as they take possession. Now the Minnesota offense set to take over again. And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. You think they go that route again?
I'm always of the school that until they stop me from doing something, I'm going to continue. And I think that that's exactly what they'll look to do. But the beauty is the balance that they've created sets up opportunities for big plays. Looks like a run.
Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. And we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis. It's the Vikings in possession of the football and the lead. They'll be looking to add to that total as we begin quarter number 4. They go play action with Kessler, rolling to his right. And that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd.
So much of this game is about leverage. We always talk about low man wins in the trenches. Well, it's like that at just about every position. And sometimes, if you lose that leverage and you're losing the battle, just jump up at the line of scrimmage and try and bat the ball away. And that's exactly what happened there.
They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. Throwing is Kessler. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. They'll try and throw for it with Kessler. Steps away to his left. It's a gain of 7, and they're able to convert here on 4th and inches. And quickly, they get to the line.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And
intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Darius Slay with a pick. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. The defensive line disperses a little bit here, maybe expecting a pass. Ebron with it over the middle. Give him 8 on the play, and it'll be second down.
Seeing that play and understanding just how tough it is to cover tight ends, especially the ones running around the NFL nowadays, makes me glad I didn't make it in that league.
And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Anthony Barr. And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over. And now out comes Minnesota. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
The play goes for 19 yards, gives them a new set of downs. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. They go play action here on first down. Forced out to his left. Over the middle, he's got Treadwell. And he's brought down after a good gain. A good pickup there of 20 yards. He's played a great game. It continues right there, even with this lead. Confident to throw the pass and have the reception made.
There's no doubt who the leader of their team is there? There's no doubt who they want to ride all the way to the finish. Because strategy would tell you, run the football, run the clock down. Instead, they're letting him throw it because they feel that confident in what he's getting done.
So after that big play, let's see if they can catch their defense maybe on their heels. From the gun, it's Kessler. Flushed out right. That's caught at the 2. Call it a 3-yard gain, and it'll be second and goal. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. They're throwing again. Kessler. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Their dangerous wide receiver. His first NFL reception goes for 6. And the Vikings find a way to stretch their lead. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21 points. After the TD, here's Carpenter on to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. They'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line. So out now come the Lions. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Wide open receiver complete. They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains. He had time, was able to survey the field and find a soft spot in that zone coverage.
And that's where it gets difficult for a defender, Brandon. You go to your spots on the field that you have to cover, and when the offense finds an area that you're not in, that's where they throw the football.
To throw is Stafford. He sets to fire deep. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by the former first-rounder Trey Waynes. And now out comes Minnesota. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around.
The good signal callers will never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Kessler. Benjamin with it over the middle. And able to get this one out just shy of the 25 at the 24. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. And now they're in the hurry up. And defensively, they just don't seem to have much of an answer for this passing game.
Not at all. Look at the confidence that's exhibited here. With that type of a lead, clock on their side. Instead of running it, they're still throwing it, trying to pick up first downs and keeping the football. It's a nice completion, a little bit of run after catch as well to create the yardage that they got. But it is so tough to cover that route, the drag route, because they run it at varying speeds. Because the key is to create hesitancy on the defender's part.
Always so empathetic for those DBs, aren't you?
As long as you go through your proper reads and progressions, the drag route can be one of those old reliable plays because usually it's good for a good chunk of yardage as we just saw there.
And those guys like it, right? They can get the ball with a full head of steam.
Especially against man coverage because man coverage, they're typically running away from someone and not worried about traffic coming out on the other end.
To throw again is Kessler. Going up top. And too much on that one. It's out of the back of the end zone, incomplete. Here comes the D swarming to the line.
Detroit! Now let's go! Green, 39!
From the red zone now. First down. Here's Kessler being chased out left. 12 yards on the pickup, and the Vikings are going to have it now, first and goal.
Man, defensively, that hurts. They got him out of his rhythm. They had him hemmed in, but somehow he was able to tuck it away and get away for a gain.
Peterson alone in the backfield. He's going to get the football, and he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be second and goal. Time for a break. This one, all over but the shouting. We'll finish it after this.
Tough day, tough sledding right there, and it's been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there. Second down, here's Kessler. He's got his man. It's taken in for a Viking touchdown. Their dangerous wide receiver with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Vikings are going to add on to their lead. And the grab made by the tight end Pruitt. And oh, he takes off with it. It's a fake. And he is not going to get to the goal line. And for the first time here this afternoon, they are thwarted on the two-point conversion. After the TD, here's Carpenter on to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. And Detroit getting set to go now. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once we were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like...
And got his man complete. A gain of 39 that time. Well, last drive he threw the pick, but he's not shy. He's going downfield again there.
And you can't be, because if you back off after throwing an interception, your whole game plan just goes right out the window, and it makes things easier for a defense. And you and I both know there's a quarterback in this league that's any good that doesn't throw an interception occasionally, and they usually bounce back in a big way. I've seen guys throw 5 and still find a way to win the game in the end.
Second and 10, Stafford again. And now here's another interception. Picked up by the former first-rounder Trey Waynes. And now out comes Minnesota. They have the big lead here late. They protected their home turf well, didn't they?
They certainly did, partner. And just think about how good that feels, because every team has a goal when they start the year to win at home. All right, and sometimes you don't win all of them, but they managed to get that done today. Just think about your routine stays the same. Everything's familiar. You feel right going into the game, and they translated that into a win.
They did indeed. They protected the home field, and now the final stages. It's a gain of 21 that time, and it'll be a Minnesota first down. Throwing is Kessler. Shakes off the sack. All kinds of time. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting their work.
Now he's got a man complete. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
Well, go ahead and throw the ball, man. You got the big lead. You got the clock on your side. Obviously, they don't care much about the feelings of the other team, do they?
Well, I was going to say you better run. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this is scooped up by the Lions. And they will take over possession of the football at their 42-yard line. Now the Lions offense, they get ready to head back out there. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now. And if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle the waning moments of this one. Unable to connect on the first down pass play. Now it's second down. So the D-line's going to spread out. Back to the air. Stafford on second down. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by the linebacker, Eric Kendricks. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. And now out comes Minnesota. They have the dream scenario you hope for coming into the game. Just one kneel here, and this game should be over.
And it's always the final play of preparation each week. The practicing of the kneel-down formation, the victory formation. We've got a game in hand, and that's all they're going to want to do now. They'll put someone back deep just in case something goes haywire. But all in all, take the snap, kneel down, and shake hands. Yes, get out of there.
Oh, Kessler looks to throw it. He's going to air one out. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out, incomplete.
On every offensive coordinator, every play caller sheet, they have about 5 or 6 plays per game that they call shot plays or big plays, and you don't get many opportunities to dial them up, and they just did, and they drop it with a great chance to make a big play. That's going to hurt.
Buying time to his left. And Rudolph has it left side. And he's going to be out of bounds, but able to take it inside the 40-yard line.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, it was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice first down.
They go play action here on first down. Sliding out of the pocket. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left.
That's a really fine play there because anytime you see a comeback route, that means you cannot just stay in one spot and make a play on the ball. You've got to move your feet and move with the receiver, and that's exactly what he did.
And the kick is good. So you wonder how this one might be remembered the next time these two teams meet. But until then, this game's over. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. It's a win for the Vikings as we say so long from Minneapolis.